Hey there everybody, Stuart Knight here with a quick video that I hope will help you boycott what you thought, and more importantly, just get you thinking about those relationships you have with the different categories of life. You know, what is your relationship with your friendships, your family, your job, whatever that might be, and maybe to get you thinking differently about it. So I want to tell you a quick story about something that happened to me. Okay, so I was just in Starbucks a couple of days ago, and I'm sitting in this Starbucks that's close to my house at 6:30 in the morning. Yes, I did not want to be there. This was not my choice, okay? I was there because my son hates me, and he loves thinking that it's funny to take me away from the things that I love. In this case, it happens to be something called sleep. Anyway, so I'm sitting in this Starbucks, and I'm watching all these people coming in and out, and they're buying their coffees and going off to beautiful things like newspapers and brunches with friends and maybe morning love making. I don't know what it was. Maybe even sleep. Oh, that would be cool. And as I'm sitting there, I'm watching my son. He's doing his usual, you know, search around the ground for things that he can put in his mouth that will most likely kill him. And as I'm watching these people come in and out of the Starbucks, I think to myself that I want to just check my phone quickly to see what the weather is going to be like that day. Okay? Because, hey, I'm a dad. Got to make sure the kids are occupied that day, and I have to find out whether it's going to be one of those days where I am just walking around the house picking up toys, or whether I am bringing the kids from outside and cleaning off mud. Either way, it's going to be an awesome day. So as I'm doing this, I go to pick up the phone. This attractive woman walks in. All right, of course, I'm a man. I check her out, and I look at her, and I go, oh, she's an attractive woman. And she goes to buy her coffee, and all of a sudden in my head, as I'm picking up my phone to check out the weather, I think to myself, oh, hold on, maybe I shouldn't check my phone, because what if this woman comes toward me and goes to the area where you have to put the cream or coffee into her, or cream or milk into her coffee, and she sees me checking my phone? If she sees me checking my phone, she might think that I'm one of those dads, one of those guys that doesn't pay attention to their kids and is only more interested in checking social media, and she might not think I'm cool, and I have all these thoughts going through my head. So, what do? I wait for her to leave the Starbucks, and then I check the weather. Okay? How crazy is that? I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I'm embarrassed to even be telling you this story. I feel so foolish. Like, I feel like such an idiot that I would actually care that much about a person who doesn't even know me. Okay, to the point where I won't even check my phone. So what the hell's going on here? Why am I doing this? Well, obviously, as I look a little deeper into it, I know that I know that I identify as a guy that really goes out of his way and takes pride for the fact that I am not that dude who checks his phone when he's with his kids. I'm not that guy that it's not engaged with his kids. So I want this person to think that I am what I am, and so I want that power of the kind of person that I think I am, or that the person that I'm trying to portray to the rest of the world, I want her to see that. That's the first reason. The second reason is, look, I'm in a relationship, but it doesn't mean I don't still want other women to think that I'm maybe attractive, or that I'm cool, or that I still got my game. And so I want her to walk by me and on some level look and go, aw, what a cool dad. That guy is so engaged with his kid, okay? That is such a, what a great guy. These are the things I want her to feel. And let's even go one step further. Whether it's her or anybody else, subconsciously, I probably want the entire Starbucks customer base to be thinking that I'm just not that dad, the guy that doesn't pay attention to his kids. And I know it all comes down to ego. Of course, it's our ego, right? And I have an ego as much as anybody else. I have those things that I identify with. Like, so I want people to think that I am successful, and I want people to think I'm funny, and I want people to think I'm attractive, and I want people to think that I'm talented, and on and on and on. And so what I do is I act accordingly to make people believe that I am that thing. But here's the joke. I've already accomplished the thing I'm worried about people thinking that I'm not. I am a good dad. I do get engaged with my kids. I almost never spend time on my phone when I'm around my children. So I'm already that guy. And yet here I am acting in a way to make everyone else believe something that I already am. How crazy is that? And I know you know this crazy because you've been that crazy, right? You've been this person, right? You think to yourself, well, I'm going to act in a certain way at my job because I don't want people to think that I'm something that I already am, right? Or I'm going to act a certain way on a first date or in my relationship or when I go to that dinner party, and we're constantly thinking about what everybody else is thinking, and it's causing us to act a certain way. And when we act that way, it's not a way that's free. It's just not a way that we were meant to live. So I want to get you thinking about that this week, because I'm thinking about it. And I'm thinking to myself, look, I know what it's like to have moments in my life where I really just don't care what other people think about me. I mean, there's no way that I could have the job that I have if I was so concerned about what everyone thought about me. So I have experienced those moments, and I know how free they can be and how freeing they can feel. Yet, obviously, I still have so far to go. And there's these little categories of my life where I want to make those changes so that I can feel like that all the time. I mean, what if you did that? What if we both did that? What if we just got to the point where we stopped caring so much about what everybody thinks? And it doesn't mean we start running naked through the streets. It doesn't mean that we start becoming belligerent or we just start being rude to people. People sometimes think that that's what not caring what other people think means. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about just this idea of just relaxing and trusting that the work that you've done on yourself to be the great person that you are, to be the individual that matters, that makes a difference, that is successful, to just know that you know that. And it doesn't matter if other people don't know that. And in the process, allow yourself to just be you. And I'm talking to me as much as I'm talking to you, because I might as well be looking in a mirror right now, because I just look at myself sometimes and I think, I can't believe how much I care about what other people think. And it really stops me from being the best that I can possibly be. And so I want to share that with you this week to get you thinking about this. We've all done it. We all will conduct our lives in a way for fear of other people thinking something about us. And I just think, really, as cliche as it sounds, life is just too short. I think that we all really are that bird that's in that cage. And I think that we have to just remind ourselves that we do have the key. And life is too short to not just open the cage and just come out and just be free. So start trying it a little bit more often. See how it works for you. I know I'm going to keep on working on it. Even just now, I'm not kidding you. I was just coming back before doing this video, and I was walking down the street coming from a workout, and I pulled my jogging pants up to my knees because when I was working out, I was getting a bit hot, and so I kind of turned them into shorts. It looked a bit goofy, and so I'm walking down the street, and in my head, I had a moment where I thought, oh my gosh, do I look stupid? Like, are people thinking I look weird? And the other thing that crossed my mind was, it's really not that hot out, and I'm already kind of exposing my legs. Am I one of those like weird weather jumper people? Like, this was going through my head like no more than an hour ago. And then I stopped, and I remembered this video I'm gonna be shooting today, and I thought, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You don't like me? You think think I look stupid? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Yes, it'll send you crazy. If you stop caring what other people think, you will unfortunately have to be checked into an institution. But either way, try it out. I think that you'll have a lot more fun in life, because I know that for me, when I do it, it just makes life so much easier. Anyways, lots of love. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching that video, my friend. I would love to have these videos land right in your inbox. If you want to get that, just sign up right here. If you do, you're going to get a free gift, exclusive content, and you'll be the first to learn about amazing things that we have coming up.